And we have reached the land of Kakadu, Kakadu National Park. Oh, my hair is so frizzy. Is that fly or is that sweat dripping down my armpit? Who knows? Good morning, guys. I have literally started another tour. Got up at like 6:45 this morning, and it's a 3-day tour. Sorry, I'm being attacked by flies already. A 3-day tour around Kakadu National Park, where we've just arrived, and also Litchfield National Park. All I can say is it's so hot and I'm sweating so much. I cannot wait to get back on that air-conned coach over there. Oh, the tour is with Way Outback, by the way. But yeah, it's like this climate is a tropical climate, so it's like about 90% humidity or something and 40+ degrees. Wish me good luck. I start off my day with my hair like down, but I have to put it in a bit up but down to get it off my face. I'm literally dying already. I'm gonna have to put a fly net on as well. The flies are so bad. This is like the worst flies. They're just everywhere. One went in my ear and was like buzzing and I was like, get out of my ear. Oh, we just had lunch and then we're going on a walk. In the UK we call them walks. I don't really know why they're called hikes, but hike sounds cooler. So we're going on a hike for like an hour and a half. Okay, I put sun cream on, so that's probably why I'm shiny, but it's sweat as well. Like, I'm gonna put sunglasses on, cap on. Oh, this mirror is clear, and I'm just wearing shorts and this vest top. Literally, like, look at this fly. They just don't move. Like, get off my hand. Go away. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. This is what we look like with the fly net up, but the fly net has to go down because they're crawling all over my camera as well. But yeah, we're walking through this. This is where we're walking. I'm gonna put this thing down quickly before they come in. There we go. Man, the fly net is ruining the view. I love the green. I've spent so long in the outback, I'm just used to seeing things that are red.
Jump! Do a big jump!
This stuff that looks like grass is called spinifex, and it like is so thin that it like prickles and spikes you. I've been spiked so many times. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy I got to take that fly net off. I have never sweat so much in my life. I feel as if I've just stepped out of a swimming pool. Oh, we just finished the hike. I need to get on this air-conditioned bus. The combination of heat and flies and sweat is not nice. Okay, second and last hike of the day is up this steep hill, mountain, pile of rocks, I don't know, somewhere up here. Norulanja, look out. Wait, how did you get down? The rock is so hot.
I know. Take your time.
Wait, how did you, okay, wait.
You need a hand.
No, okay, I'm okay. Am I okay to jump or is this? Oh god! Are there snakes under here?
Potentially.
Oh,
What?
Lovely.
Why usually just roll?
Roll?
What the f are we doing?
Ow! Ow! Ah!
Are you okay?
I'm okay, but I'm just like, I'm literally face planting.
Hello. Just chilling a bit in here.
This was personal choice. If a snake comes right now, oh, wait,
That would be seriously my worst nightmare. Oh.
I'm gonna have ants in my pants.
Hello. Hi. Do you see Holly? Hi, Holly.
Hi.
Oh no. That looks graceful as.
So charming. Hey.
Yes. We've arrived at our first campsite. It's not swag sleeping. It's intense. I think this place is called Kuinda or something, but I will show you around. This whole area is for way out back. This is like the kitchen tent, and then there are tents all around the edge. I'm gonna go in number 7. Don't know why. I haven't actually seen it yet. Oh my gosh. This is cute. We have 3 fans, 2 beds. Because there aren't very many of us on the tour, we can have like a tent each. It's so hot in here, but I need to turn the fans on. We've been given bedding. It has probably power in it. What more could you want? Tents are what I think of when you camp, not a swag. So yeah, I finally have myself in a tent on a camping trip. I don't know how to get this fan to work. Are any of these fans working? No. Right, that's it. I'm getting some help. This is the switch, right? Okay, we got the fans to work. It says on is up, but you have to push it down. Maybe that does make sense. I don't know, but it doesn't make sense to me. I'm kind of just getting used to having sweat all over me all day. Yeah, I wanted to talk about, and I might do a whole video on it, it's like socializing and how I'm dealing with it, especially being someone who's an introvert, and a lot of you guys have been asking me about it. I have, yes, I suppose you would say social anxieties, like how am I finding it meeting new people and making kind of friends sort of thing. Also, if you have any specific questions about this kind of stuff, do just leave them down below and I will answer them. There's so much I could say, but I've obviously been here now for about a month, and I've been doing tours where I kind of get thrown in, I meet people for a few days, maximum 6 days. The shortest tour I've done is 2 days, and then you kind of move on. So yeah, it's a very short window of time in which you kind of get to know people. It's been really hard for me. It's been a challenge because I'm someone who's very much happy to be on my own a lot of the time, but I obviously didn't just come here to do it completely solo. Yes, I am solo, but on tours, like, you can meet people and talk to people and meet people from everywhere. I often find myself, I'll be next to someone and I literally just don't know what to say. Like, how do I start this conversation off? I find it really hard sometimes, whereas I know that my mum is the complete opposite. She makes friends literally in a blink of an eye, and I'm like, how do you do that? I'm just not the same, but I've been trying. I mean, some conversation starters, for example, like I often ask people like, do you mind taking my picture? And that often helps sometimes for me. I think that's really great. So I've obviously met people that I really have clicked with. Like, I'm really happy that I have met some really cool people and people that I really get along with. I definitely feel better in smaller groups. So this tour that I'm doing, there's 8 of us in total with our tour guide Jack, so there's 9 of us, and yeah, I really do like smaller groups. I feel immediately more comfortable. When I'm thrown into a big group, I feel really out of place, and it's really a bit too overwhelming for me because I just can't really navigate that social situation very well. And in particular, I'd say the worst, not the worst tour, like the worst in terms of socializing, not the worst tour at all, I still loved it, was the 2-day tour I did to Kangaroo Island, where it was a big group. Nobody was really a solo traveler, so most people were in groups, and that was really hard. I can't really tell you the names of anyone on that trip just because I didn't really meet anyone at all. I mean, my first tour, my Welcome to Travel tour, that was again quite a big tour, and I think I definitely could have clicked with people, and I wish I had longer to do that, but I just think because I was super homesick and overwhelmed, that was my first week here in Australia, I just found it incredibly tough. Great Ocean Road off the top of my head was the one where I just clicked with so many people and I loved that tour. But then I've obviously met other people on other tours, and this tour is a small group, as I said, and I'm definitely bonding with people. This is the first day and I'm really pleased with myself because I have been talking to people, and I think what really helps is when I'm not tired. My mum is just so right. I feel like mums are right with everything, but yeah, I noticed that when I don't have a very good night's sleep before a tour, I get tired, I get homesick, and I don't feel like talking to people at all. Because I had a good night's sleep yesterday before this tour, I was sensible. Yeah, I feel open to talking to people, and yeah, I feel like this is going to be a good tour in terms of socializing and meeting people, so I'm really happy with that. And I feel comfortable because it's a smaller group, but obviously you can't choose. You just get thrown in with random people and you might get on with them and you might not, and that's okay if you don't. I also like tours where there are like a mix of ages. Younger people obviously, you can click with, they're kind of your age. But then I also love talking to older people because you can like talk to them about their life stories, your life stories. They can give you advice and they have like wisdom and knowledge. It's been fun. Like, I am enjoying getting to know people when I'm not tired. I think sometimes I do have to push myself and be like, come on Holly, you can do it. Like, don't overthink anything. That's the problem, I overthink a lot. I'm trying to just be myself. That's all you can really do. Food is all I can think of now. We're having stir fry, I'm having tofu, rice. Sounds like my cup of tea. The rice is sticky, it's so good.
Now try rifle. So they leave the house early.
There's a crocodile. What is it?
It's a freshwater crocodile.
That shower was so refreshing. It was cold and I was like, ah, it was literally what I needed. But I feel as if I'm gonna start sweating again as soon as I put my pajamas on. This gecko thing or lizard up here is currently watching me as well, and I'm just like, hello. Look how cute it is. Look at its little feet, they're so cute. See you tomorrow. That was such a nice sleep. Oh my gosh. I had the fans fanning me the whole night, otherwise it would have just been like too hot. But that was such a nice sleep. And I don't even feel that tired even though I woke up at like 5:30. It's probably like 5:45 now. Fans did make a noise in the night, but it didn't really bother me. When I walked over to the toilets, it was dark and had to use my torch, and now it's light. The sun is rising already. That's crazy how light it's just become. I just did my hair. This climate and this humidity is like optimal for hair frizz. I just swept my little tent to get out all the dirt. Yeah, we did like a yellow water cruise. The river's not yellow, but it's just called a yellow water cruise. We saw so much wildlife, like loads of birds, loads of crocodiles, so close to a crocodile as well. Wallabies, it's a buffalo. I don't really like boats, but along a river where there's no like tide or waves, it's just so peaceful. I love it. Update on the sweaty situation. Still sweating a lot. The flies keep growing in my ears and up my nose. They're so annoying. Apparently, this sign is misleading. Apparently there aren't crocodiles here. Well, I really hope so. I don't want to be eaten by a crocodile. I can't wait to see this waterfall. So excited. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Are you sure there aren't any crocodiles?
I'd be dead if there was.
We'll try it. Oh, how deep is it? Are you sure there's nothing in here that's touching me? There's fish! Yeah. Oh, are you sure there's no crocodile? Oh my god, there's stuff in the water. Oh. Don't eat that. It's so warm, like this is crazy. So we just arrived at our second campsite, well the second and last campsite because it's a 3-day tour, 2 nights. Pretty similar to before. We have the tents all around, that's the kitchen area. It's so pretty in there, all the trees and everything. There's a swimming pool somewhere down that way, and then there's just so much wildlife. It's like Wallaby City. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go and get in the pool, help cut up some things for dinner and stuff.
Only seriously, the water is cold. It's amazing.
Cold!
It's cold.
I want it to be cold. Yes.
Oh, it's cold.
know, it's good. There's also a pig. Look how cute it is. You're beautiful. Hi. And he realizes I don't have food and he's like, nah, you're not interesting to me. Oh my god, the hooves. They're so cute. Oh my gosh, you're adorable. Just chilling with my little pig friend. So this is Mimi. She's come all the way over to our camp over here from the like bar over here. Oh, she's coming. She's gonna like come and sleep with me in my tent today. Is she still following me? Yep, she's still following me. She literally followed me. Mimi! She just wants food. Good morning. It's my final day of the tour. Today we explore Litchfield National Park, I think, but yeah, we didn't have to wake up as early today. I woke up at like 5:45. I just ran, that's why I'm like puffing. Yesterday the toad in the toilet was one thing. Oh my god, it's running. Oh my god. Okay, bye. Please leave me in peace in the shower. But then basically I was on my phone and my laptop, so I had lights on, and I also had this main light on. And stupidly, like I'm literally so stupid, I swear this whole trip is just exposing my serious lack of common sense, but essentially all the bugs were just like gravitating towards the light, and they were like literally covering the whole bed, the pillow, my laptop, and I didn't realize this until I turned it off, tried to go to sleep, and I was literally, there were things crawling everywhere, flying in my ears. Oh my gosh, it was horrible. I'm not even exaggerating. Think of I'm a Celebrity when they put them in the tanks with the bugs. Literally it was like that. I eventually was so frustrated and like freaked out. I like got up, put my torch on, changed to this bed, and when I looked on that bed, the bugs were everywhere. They were covering the pillow, on the sheets, and I was like, no wonder they were crawling everywhere on me, like in my top, in my shorts. It was horrible. But yeah, oh, the sun is rising. It's so pretty. This camera doesn't even do it justice, as always. You know, I just swept my floor this morning. I swept it and then went and stood back in it, left the room, was like, I did such a good job. Then I got told there was dirt all over the floor, so I just had to sweep it again. That is common sense. We're now in Litchfield National Park. We've just stopped off to see these things. They're like huge. This is apparently a termite mound. But yeah, I think it's just essentially a pile of poo. This is Florence Falls. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Gonna go down to the waterfall. Swimming costume, the bum bag is holding up the towel, and my trainers. This is such a vibe, such a great look, but we're going to other waterfalls, so there's no point changing. I'm back, guys, in the Darwin YHA where I started 3 days ago. Those 3 days have actually gone so quickly. I honestly loved the itinerary of today, like swimming at the waterfalls. Oh my gosh, it was so amazing. I just wish we'd had a bit more time at the waterfalls. Like, we were really rushed today with everything, but yeah, it was really super fun. I'm so drained again. Every tour just takes it out of me. Yeah, and I hope the talk about socializing helped you guys, and this series in general is showing you that even as someone who finds it hard to socialize and meet new people, you can still solo travel and get to know people. I just try and remind myself that I need to be myself. I need to be my frizzy, poofy haired Holly, and people will either like me or not, and that's okay. I'm just like currently sorting out stuff, you know, end of tour chaos. Yeah, I'm basically in here. I'm gonna try and wash everything. I think this was the culprit. Thank you for that, leaking everywhere. But yeah, I'm gonna say bye. I'm gonna end it here. Poof to poof to la poof. I'll speak to you very soon. Wow, that is poofy. Like it if you enjoyed it. Comment down below. Are you having a good Christmas? Maybe we should throw that one out there because I kind of forgot that again. But yeah, if you're new around here and you want to subscribe, maybe you can do that. Just throwing it out there again. But yeah, thanks for watching as usual. I'll speak to you very soon. Bye.